Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko Shaves. We're back, we're at home. I'm in my own bathroom. Some shaving decorations, as you can see. So it makes one feel very comfortable. All my stuff is around me. And I am getting ready for a shave with a new razor. So let's unpack this here real quick. You probably already know what it is. I did a poll a couple days ago and you guys have participated, and one razor that we're going to try out won over the others, or got the highest percentage out of this poll, which is the there's a little card in there, might give it away. The Rockwell 6S, which, all the bits and pieces have fallen all over the place. Looks like this, comes in this fancy, looks almost like a book. You could put that in a bookshelf and nobody would notice that you have your Rockwell 6S sitting in your bookshelf. So the Rockwell 6S, this is a full stainless steel razor made in the United States, and it comes with 3 exchangeable bottom plates. It even says Rockwell on it. And then those plates, they always have numbering on it. So here is the R1. If you flip it around, you have the R3. Oh, we're upside down. R3. And whatever number you can read when the head is put together is the aggressiveness or the angle geometry that you are choosing to use. So if you want R1, you have to install it so you can read it. Right? Makes sense. It does come in the package, of course, with the handle and the top part of the head, which doesn't change. So the top is always the same, the handle is always the same, and then it comes with too many things to juggle here. It comes with 3 exchangeable plates. One is the R5, R6, one is the R3, R1, and the other one is the R2, R4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I mentioned in a previous video, we're going to hunt or chase after the smooth daily shave. And therefore, we're going to start very simple at 1 and see what that feels like. And if we feel like that this doesn't have enough efficiency, it doesn't really take much off, then we're going to switch it around to 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Who knows? But we are going to start with the lowest setting on an R1. And here in the box, we also have a pack of razor blades. I'm not going to be using those. I will stick with my standard, the Wilkinson sword. I just don't want to have too many variables. So if I, want to compare razor against razor or have some sort of consistency in my testing, I want to try out every new razor with the same blade that I used on all the other ones. We will eventually get to the point that we will try out other blade combinations, other brands. So let me grab a brand new Wilkinson sword out of the package, and then we're gonna get started. The rest of the show today, my big package Parasso Green pre-shave. We will use the Parasso Green soap, my DS Cosmetics brush, synthetic, and this puppy here, also Parasso. So you can already tell I'm a total Parasso fanboy, but the stuff is also inexpensive and I already have everything. So at the moment we're trying out razors, and again, once we are caught up with all the stuff that we have to try out, we're also going to start trying out different soaps and different accessories and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, let's stick with a good faithful, the stuff that we already know. and limit the variables to the razor. So let's get started.
Many hours later.
You guys really have to hold me accountable. I keep forgetting the German word of the day. Today it's gonna be Rock. The Rock, der Stein. That's the German word of the day. Brand new blade. Wilkinson sword comes out of the package. There's the blade. We're grabbing our 3-piece razor here. So you literally just put the head on your hand, put the blade on top of it. I've heard a lot of good things about the Rockwell 6C, and this is the stainless variation of it, the 6S. So then we put the bottom plate on with the R1 readable, and then we're just going to put the handle on the threads. Tighten up. From what I know is that the lineup of the blade is perfect, so you don't have to wiggle the blade around. We have the tabs of the blade sticking out a little bit, so you gotta be careful when you tighten it up. And there is the Rockwell 6S with the R1 bottom plate installed and a brand new blade in it. As you can see, blade is exposed, but the blade gap is small, very little. So that's a good start. That looks like a mild shave. We're gonna put first a little bit of water on my face. Like that. Grab our Prasso green pre-shave, which always gives us this freshness, this good smelling mentholy. Cold feel. That's what I need. So we just got back last night, or this morning I should say. I think we were at the house at 2:45, and then we put a few things away. Just wanted to, not have a total disaster in the morning. And then went to bed, slept a few hours. Now, middle of the day, I'm doing a shave. We'll try to get back into the normal sleeping rhythm as quickly as we can. So now let's grab our DS Cosmetic. I really like the barber pole look. See that? Let's get that wet. We don't need to soak synthetic, we just need to get it wet. Drip, drip. Not too much water. And then we're going to go right into the Prasso green soap bowl here and load it up. And I will again speed up the lathering process. All right, lots of lather all over my hand. This is the first time that I'm using this Prasso shaving bowl, and it's a little deep for my taste. So you get in there with a brush really deep, and then it comes up your handle. I don't like that all that much. So I guess I like him a little lower, not quite as high. All right, let's lather up. Oh, nice. Ooh, Just slung a whole bunch into the room here. I don't even, oh, it's right on the wall. All right, here we go. So let's be very systematic about this, at least as much as we can. So we are on level 1, R1. It's all tightened up. Blade alignment is perfect, and I didn't expect anything less. Like that. Get the razor wet, and let's get going. All right, we're gonna put it on our face, find the angle. I can feel some action, even on one. Very smooth. It glides very nicely. It has this bead blasted look to it, so that's probably what they do, bead blasting of all the parts. Not sure. So this is full stainless steel made in the US of A, and comes in this whole kit. So that's really nice. Some call it an adjustable razor. I wouldn't call it an adjustable because it's not adjustable on the fly. It is more or less a package so that you can customize your shave. You can figure out, okay, which number do I like best, and then stick with it. You know, any other razor you buy, whatever the manufacturer does and picks the geometry. On this one, you can change the geometry to whatever blade gap, blade exposure, whatever those plates allow you to do. I think I want to switch after. It's really mild on a 1. I mean, I can tell that there is some going on, but there is lots of stubble left. So I think I want to switch up to a 2. Let's go one step at a time. I'll grab the head with a towel, just so I don't accidentally slip off with my wet fingers and cut myself. So let's grab the 2. It's over here. All right, so we can read the R2, put that back together and put the handle right back on it. You gotta make sure you don't cross thread it. Okay. R2 is readable at the bottom, and blade alignment looks good, and we can immediately tell the blade gap is a little larger, so that's good. Again, let's find the angle. Oh yeah, there's more going on now. Just as smooth, a little bit more blade engagement. And this is really only a day and a half of growth. Like I told you, I usually during my work week, I shave every day, and I want to make sure that I can, whatever razor I show you guys, that we can use that for a daily shave, not for 6-7 days of growth. That's not the intentions here. I want a smooth, clean shave every day without much irritation. So now comparing those two sides, let's get the finger wet a little bit. Lots of stubble, you can hear it. And now this side, way less. But I want to go one step up before we continue and do a number 3. So again, very easy. I have no illusions that, you know, you will find out exactly what is the perfect combination here on this 6S during the first shave. You will have to try this out for a couple of weeks and shave with it daily, and then maybe you decide to go one step up or down. But just for the first initial impression, I want to see what some of those steps feel like. So let's do the bottom here real quick with a 3. Yeah, we're on 3, good. Oh yeah. On 3 there is significantly more blade feel. You can, I don't know if you can see the blade gap is gradually going up. It's getting larger and larger. The plates have pretty nice little channels for where the soap goes through. Rinsing it off. Let's see how we can get under the nose. It is a little bulkier, taller than other razors. So if you have an old-fashioned 3-piece razor, like a Tech, for example, a Gillette Tech, the top and bottom is really small, very narrow, very low profile. But the top plate here is not really bulbous, so you can still get under your nose pretty easily. As you can see, I have a very light grip. It's pretty decent weight. You know what, guys? Let me pause real quick. I'm gonna get a scale out. I'm gonna park this here in my bathroom because I always want to know what something weighs. Let's do that real quick. All right, guys, so I'm back. I have my little scale here. Let's see what it's set to. Ounces, let's do what? Let's do gram. So we have the Rockwell 6S with a R1, R3 blade and plate and a razor blade in it. And it weighs exactly 118.39 grams. So let's continue on here. Slowly drying up. I gotta say, for a daily shave that you really only have a 1-day growth, I think even the number 3 plate is a little much. So for the next round, we're gonna go back down to a 2. Because I would be afraid that I would get too much irritation or, you know, redness if you do a multi-pass shave. And the last few times that we have shaved together, I've now done, so we're back to a 2. I have done this with a grain and then twice across the grain and not against the grain. And that's what we're gonna stick to. So let's rinse off a little. Just a little, there's still some slickness left. Let's grab some more lather. Really like it. This freshness that the Paraso green products give me, it's just really nice. So daily shave pass number 2 coming up with a Rockwell 6S on plate R2. Hands clean, razor clean. Yeah, easy to find the angle. This way it's very easy to get under the nose. Very gentle. And sure, the R3 plate, the R4, R6 are going to be more efficient first time around for maybe if you only want to do a 1 pass. But since we're always doing a multi-pass, We don't need to go super aggressive. Very nice. Along the edge of my mouth. Along the jawline. Very nice. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it's good to be back home, sleep in your own bed. Shower in your own bathroom and have all your shaving gear ready to go. Back and front yard completely overgrown in just 2 weeks. This is really when the weather here turns nice. It's hot. The sprinkler keeps everything alive. And the stuff just starts growing like wild. Yeah, we still have some left. So we're gonna do a third pass. Rinse off. A little bit of slickness there still. Yeah, the Paraso bowl, it's a little deep. And so you have a lot of lather on your handle. And I don't like that. Maybe a little too wet in my face. So like I said, first shave, I'm under no illusion that I find the perfect combination of blade and blade gap and all that with a first try. Nobody does. But at least for the first impression, we can get some idea how aggressive the first few steps are. And I don't see any reason to go more aggressive just for the sake of aggressiveness. And if I put a 5 on here or a 6, I probably cut myself and turn this into a bloody mess. Looks good. Feels good. All right, let's make sure we have the razor head clean. Here we go. All right, now we're going to go the opposite direction across the grain and without cutting the ear off. All right, the other side. Gotta get those little pesky ones right up here. Without getting hung up with the tabs here on my nose. Very little pressure, just holding it there. Doing a little bit of some blade buffing here. That was a lot of flying yesterday. 11 hours from Taipei to San Francisco. Then it took us a little while to get out of the airport into the shuttle bus to be brought to the parking, long-term parking. Offside, lots of hotels in San Francisco offer parking for lower rates. Not that it's cheap, but so I gotta say, if I stay below a 3 with this and then do my 3 passes, there is still a little bit left, which means that in the future I will have to try to shave with a little bit more aggressive bottom plate. So if we would have done 3 passes with a 3, for example, this result could have been a little smoother, but we have no irritation, we have no nicks, so everything is happy, and now we can go up from here and make this thing more efficient or more aggressive and get a cleaner shave out of it. So with a 2 and 3 passes, so 1 with a grain and 2 across the grain, we still have a little bit left here. But for the first shave after a long vacation trip, humidity is completely different. We're like 35% humidity. In Taipei it was like 95. So my skin is already drying up. I can already feel how I need more lotion on my face or cream on my face. So for the start with this, gotta say this is smooth, this is slick, this is easy to grip. The knurling is perfect. You know, a little bit of artistic pattern on here, a couple little stripes in there. Feels good, easy to put together. Blade fit into the 3-piece razor here is perfect. And now we just have to play around with finding the perfect compromise between smoothness or gentleness and aggression. And so far, I'm pretty happy with it. It could be a little closer, it could be a little cleaner, but then there's always the risk that you just go a step too far and then end up with irritation, redness, burning sensation, which right now I absolutely don't have. And I felt that the number 2 was giving me enough blade feel and enough engagement that I would get a smooth shave out of it. Not quite, but we're gonna get back to this maybe in a week or 2. I will use it on and off during my daily rotation and get a little bit more familiar with this. Like I said, take your time. If you buy one of those, this thing has a really good reputation. And you know, not that it may matter to you, but this thing is made in the United States, and I really like that part. So try it out. Check out the other razors that Rockwell has on their webpage. They also have the 6C, which is the same concept, has the same 3 bottom plates with the same adjustment steps. It's just made out of different materials. This here, full on stainless steel, bead blasted surface, I think. And I really like it. And then it comes in this nice book style looking case here. Ooh, and everything is falling out. So it comes with a pack of blades, a place where you can put the razor with the blade bottom plate installed, and then the other two plates go here in those little storage positions, and then you can put it next to a book. Alrighty guys, let's rinse off then. Dry off. Soft towel. Feels good. Always do only the tapping, not the wiping. And I've been waiting for this. I didn't take it on vacation. That was a mistake. So we're not using an alum block today. It's sitting here, but we don't need it. I can tell we don't need it. So good, so good. And don't get me wrong, this is perfectly acceptable if you would have to go to the office and you need to be clean. This is clean. There's just a little bit, little bit left that could be taken off. And I would say if I would have used my little tech razor, the tech travel that I used in Taipei, it does a perfect job. 3 passes like this and I'm smooth as a baby butt. But Rockwell, try it out. It's price wise, I will annotate the price right here. So market value, market price might go up and down. Just put the value right here. Go check it out. I'll put a link to Rockwell down below. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't get anything for saying this. I bought this with my own money. It was a good deal, and you can try it out too. And then subscribe to the channel if you want to see what we're going to try out next. Today is Friday. The next shave's going to be on Monday, so look for the next one on Monday. Who knows what we're going to do in between. Community section, I will post stuff. I will do little polls if you want to participate, and just subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. See you on the next one. Take care.